spend a bunch of money. But that brings us into your newest venture along these lines here, Knockout social media software. I'm excited because we're using it. We are customers of Knockout. We use them for Extreme Jumpers and Slides. We use them for Orchid House. I want you to explain what it is, and then I'll give you our experience so far.
So I have for 2 years been wanting to do social media marketing. I love social media marketing. And my holdup has always been I've never been able to find the software to be able to do this on scale and affordability, because both go hand in hand. Because when it comes to paying, is charging somebody $300 a month to post on their social media site, you can really, for $300, I'm going to do it myself, Austin.
Right.
So I always knew there was a need there, because us as entrepreneurs, we wear so many hats. But it's always been where, okay, until I can do this and provide the best content, the best software that's going to roll and schedule this stuff out and program it and all that, I can't do it. And so I found the software a few months ago, and I was so excited.
Yeah.
I was so
Yeah.
excited rolling it out. Talk to you about it, talk to Jason, and I'm going to go ahead and say what it is. So I charge 99 bucks a month. I post 5 times a week to your things. You get to approve all the content or deny it. And what I do is I go in there and build out about 90% of a year's worth of content. I go in there, grab your pictures. I incorporate some stock photos. It's all going to be high quality stuff. We sell when we rent fun.
Yep.
And so we want good quality images. If they're stock photos, it's going to be stuff like you can't tell it's a dinosaur combo if you don't have a dinosaur combo. So like for Extreme, I went in there, you guys already had great content built up. Is I went in there, I paired like all your dinosaur units together. And then I went in there and I specialize in those keywords. And so I go in there, we have the best dinosaur bounce houses and dinosaur water slide. And then I list out the entire area that you service. So as Facebook, Google, and all those sites are crawling your sites, it's going to pick this up. It's going to help you become more profitable. It's going to help more customers find you. And so my holdup has always been the price. How can I do this affordably? And so I finally settled on $99 a month. And it was like Jason said, he was like, "You're going to do that for me for $99 a
Oh
month
my
for
gosh.
20 no brainer. It's a no brainer." And
Yes.
so, dude, we're up to 10 clients now.
Okay.
And I'm not trying to scale it up crazy fast. I want to do it nice and slow.
Right.
It's a very hands-on. You've been through the setup process of, hey guys, I got your first batch of approvals. Go on there and you get to approve it or deny it. If you don't like it, all I ask is that you put a comment in there.
Yeah.
Like, no, Jamie, this graphic sucks. But anyway, so dude, I'm so excited, man. And I'm really focusing on that bounce house niche, that event rentals like
Yeah.
Orchid House.
Yep. Yep.
But I just had Blaine reach out. He was like, "Can you do a barbershop?" I was like, "Yeah,
Oh
I can do
yeah.
it."
He's bringing his barbershop in. That's funny.
But dude, I'm actually going to roll. I've been in ministry for so long.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll one library just for churches
Nice.
and stuff like that. So I'm excited about it. I love business. I'm not in love with bounce houses, not in love with
Yes.
social media.
Yes.
I
Right.
love business, you know what I mean? And problem solving and all that kind of stuff. So the awesome thing about the software that I have is we set the schedule. Like for instance, it might be Monday memes. So at 8:15 in the morning, every Monday is going to do a different meme. We're going to do 5-star content, which is huge. You're putting what
Yeah.
customers are saying about your product and your business out there for people to see.
Yes.
And then it goes on. I do a lot of custom graphics for each individual business. Field days, Easter, 4th of July, Memorial Day, back to school, whatever it would be. We incorporate all those seasonality changes, wet unit content, dry unit content, and the list goes on and on. I stay to about 5 main areas, but I have found myself branching out because each client's different. The other interesting thing, and I can't wait to hear what you're going to say, but right now I'm only doing one client per area. So like you guys are there in Central Florida. Jason tried to recommend somebody that was going to be close by him. I was like, "Jason, you don't want me to do it because as a content creator, my stuff will look alike."
Mm.
And so I would rather scale out to the nation
Yeah.
because I do reutilize different graphics, but
Hmm.
with that client's bounce house water slide on it. So I interchange it. That's what saves me time. That's what lets me do it so affordably.
I see.
And my goal in this is Jason asked me, he was like, now, can you do this kind of stuff? I was like, just trust me. I said, after I did it, he was like, dude, this stuff looks great. I said, my goal in business is to under promise and over deliver.
Yeah.
That's my goal with it.
Yeah, and the advantage is a lot of these companies that do this content creation, you go to them and you're like, "Hey, I need this content," and they have no idea what your business is, what grabs people's attention.
Yeah.
The benefit with you is you set this up, you create the content, and you've done it for however many years. Exactly, you've rented them. What people like, what graphics bring attention, and that's just a small part of it. So basically, I really want to like dummy proof it because even I deal with social media content. I'm on Canva probably 80% of my day, editing videos, making graphics for Bounce Wave, making email blasts and all that kind of thing. And even I was like, it almost sounded too good to be true. So what Jamie does is here's how basic I can make it. And no lie, this is how it works is Jamie says, "Hey, send me your links, send me the areas you service, send me your Google business page." So I'm like, okay. I'm going to go ahead and make your content pack. I'm like, all right, that sounds way too easy. I can give you all that. So I gave it to him. We gave it to him for 2 companies. And I must say, both completely different companies and completely different clientele. So one of them is Extreme Jumpers, which is the inflatable rental company, as we've been talking about. And then Orchid House is a high-end event rental company that mainly caters to like weddings, baby showers that look maybe a week later, if that, a few days later, Jamie texts us, our group, our Bounce Wave guys that we're all working together to run all this stuff and all these companies. And he's, "Hey guys, I got your content done. Here's the link. Click it. And all you got to do is click approve if you like it, or you can reject it and leave a comment." I'm like, man, this is way, way too easy. You texted me this thing. All I got to do is click the link and approve it. And I'm like, okay, let's see what he's got. And I was thinking, you're starting to see it a lot, is this whole AI like created stuff that it looks like a fever dream. And everybody is starting to be able to identify it like that. And that brings me to one quick thing is with your descriptions. Yes, ChatGPT is cool, but Google is going to start identifying that very soon. They already have, and people can identify that too. So be very careful with this whole AI thing. It's great. Don't rely on it. Anyways. So that's what I was thinking. I was like, all right, he's going to take an image he got from a website and just do some weird thing. And we start scrolling through it. And I'm like, holy cow, this is good stuff. And some of it was like, man, I would pay like a professional graphic designer for this. And then all of a sudden I scroll through one and I see this video of these kids playing in this bounce house, which is like the ultimate marketing tool, is if you can get video, it's stock video. So it's totally legal. And so I was like, dude, I went through and Jamie's, "Hey, I know it's a lot to go through every post and approve it. So if you like it, let me know and I'll go do it." I'm like, oh man, this is awesome. So then I approve it. We're all so excited about these posts. And I'm like, okay, now am I going to have to go in and post them myself? The next morning we wake up and because we have the Extreme Jumpers, Facebook and Instagram and Orchid House all on our phones. And we have all these notifications of we have a notification of a post and then all these notifications of likes and interaction and stuff that we had not been getting on our posts for a very long time. Because to be frank with you, we have 5 or 6 companies now that we're trying to run. So sometimes they get neglected on their content and their posts. And when you get to the size that Spring Forward is, and you're doing this stuff, and if you're still helping with ministry, or a lot of people that are doing this part-time and have a full-time job and kids, it easily can get left behind, and it's important.
Yeah.
Jamie has the post scheduled for you. He goes over the schedule with you, and it literally creates the post. It's accurate. It's everything you need in a post that's good for SEO and content and engagement. And at the craziest part, and we were talking about it earlier today, is it's $99 a month. And I can't believe it. It is simple. If you guys are watching the YouTube video, I'm going to try and figure out a way to show maybe some of the, I don't know. We'll look at, maybe Jamie, you can give people somewhere that they can look at some sample graphics or something.
Hey, go to
Yeah.
Extreme Jumpers and Slides house. Those have been posting for, it's just after Easter when we're recording this. And so they've been posting for a while, I don't know, 3 weeks or so.
Yeah.
And you can see
Dude.
firsthand. And now, one thing important, like we talked about, Austin, is we decided with you guys, let's leave Saturday open because that's typically when you're doing deliveries and you're going to get some good content. That way you can still post.
Yes.
Or you can let us be the 5 posts a week. Or, hey, jump in there. Like, you guys posted more stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The other thing I try, whenever I get a good Facebook ad graphic, I'll go in there and start dropping it just randomly on my clients' feeds. Like I did that, I think it was Monday for you guys. I went in there and just dropped a graphic with some of your units on there. And it was just like, okay, that graphic looks good, man.
Yeah.
Let's just go drop it. I think I'd send you guys a text. Hey, if you want to boost that post, that would be a good one to boost. So I want to over deliver and under promise. So.
Yeah, it's a great product. And like he was saying, there is freedom. So don't feel like when you do this that, okay, my posts are, I can't post my own stuff, because it is important to have that personal content. Reels are a huge deal. People underestimate reels and the amount of people they reach. So if you got like a reel, like that unboxing thing that you're talking about, get a reel going of that if you can, or even maybe a video and boost it, because those are really cool. People get excited. You have that freedom, and he's also got basically a year's worth of content planned out. You don't have to worry about it. It gets engagement. People like it. Like they're not just scrolling past it. It's good stuff. And then two, it's another big thing that was a big deal to my dad to Jason, is that you're not making people sign a year-long contract right now, right? It's month to month, right? If you don't like it, you can end it the next month.
Catch is there's a $300 onboarding, and that is just because I do invest hours upon hours.
Oh yeah.
Into each company, and so that's the only requirement before I start is we'll do the first $300. That gets all the graphics, and what I'm doing is, if the clients want their graphics, like for the website, I'll go ahead and email them their graphics. And like you said, there are some very high quality graphic companies out there, especially in the bounce house niche, that, man, they charge big bucks for graphics when you get what you pay for.
Yeah.
And some very low end ones. But anyway, yeah, man, we'll even email them to you. And that way, if you want to upload them to your website and just freshen it up also.
Yeah. And we are in the middle of actually transferring the Bounce Wave website over to a new platform, which is going to be a lot of fun with over 2,500 products and all the blogs. But when we do, which is coming very soon, I don't know how we're going to name the page yet, but we're going to have a business partners page, and Knockout is going to be at the top there for people for social media, because it's great. And a lot of these, be careful with a lot of these companies. Honestly, this is Jamie, and it's not just because Bounce Wave and my father and me now have a friendship with Jamie. It's legit that like you can't trust 99% of these companies that do this kind of thing. Unfortunately, that's how it works. But he's trustworthy. If you need somebody, and not if you need somebody, think about it this way. It's okay, the $300 setup fee, totally worth it. You get a ton of graphics. $99 a month. If you get one rental from one of those posts, you just paid for that for the entire month. And so it is a no-brainer.
So now's the time to get in. It's been a fun business venture and all that.
Yeah. And for the listeners, Knockout Social Media Marketing, what is the best way for them to contact you if they want to sign up, if they want more info? What's the best way to reach you?
My website, it's KOSocialsoftware.com, and they can actually schedule a Zoom call. I'm available Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I think it's 10 to 1 or something like that. Or just message me. You know what I mean? My name is Jamie Schluckabeer. I'm going to be one of the only Schluckabeers on Facebook. So you can find me. Look up my business, Spring Forward Inflatables. There's ways to find me. We're the age of the internet, but I'd love to talk to you. We'll do a discovery call, and we see if it's going to be a good fit. I make sure that you're not already in one of my clients' areas. It's not like some companies I'll do Google ads for multiple
Yeah.
businesses in the same area.
Mhm.
Doing that. Specialize. I want to be good with one person. I want to be so good in just that one area.
Awesome.
So.
Yeah. And then too, I'm going to put the link to your website on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you're or listening to this in the car, check the Spotify description. The link will be in there as well. On Facebook, we'll put KO's link on there so you can contact them. Worst case scenario, reach out to one of the Bounce Wave guys, Chris, Blake, Blaine. They all know Jamie, especially now if they didn't, now that they've seen this incredible God-sent gift he sent us that has taken so many hours off of giving us time for things that we need to actually do and that we trust is going to be good content, because good content is important. It's not just about volume, it's about quality as well. So I think with that, Jamie, unless you have anything else, man, I can't thank you enough. We talked a ton about this business. I think whether it's somebody new or, like I said, whether it's been somebody that's been in the business for 20 years, somebody's going to get something out of this. And then I think KO, you're going to scale like crazy. So thank you so much for coming on here. And if you have any last words, man, spit them out.
Man, it was a blast. I appreciate you guys and I appreciate you having me on. And I always love talking about business and I always love helping people too, man. I can tell that's what I love about you guys at Bounce Wave is you guys want the best for customers also. So
Yeah, absolutely.
it.
Cool, man. Well, I have a feeling you'll be on again sometime soon. There were some topics that we could have went in deep with, and I think we will do that. Good luck with everything, Jamie. Again, thank you. I'm sure I'll be talking to you again sometime this week with whether it's something with KO or whenever you're ready to order those 6 to 7 wraparound obstacle courses. You know who to call. Bounce Pros, Unplugged listeners. Thank you for tuning into this episode. I know it might seem a little long, but I'm telling you right now, the value you're getting from somebody that's actually done this and still does this to this day very successfully, it's invaluable, really. We want to get as much knowledge to everyone in this industry as possible. Again, this is the Bounce Pros Unplugged, brought to you by Bounce Wave Inflatable Sales. Visit www.bouncewaveslidesales.com. And if that's too long, www.buywhatrents.com, or visit our Facebook page. And again, thank you, everybody. Thank you again, Jamie. We will talk soon.